Been a major obstacle for conservancies in the wild for a long time. Our reporter Joash Ansari was at the Mount Kenya forest to understand how communities are coexisting with wildlife and efforts that have been put in place by government agencies like KWS, KFS and the Rhino Ark organization in constructing a fence aimed at enhancing biodiversity. Have a look.
Communities living around various conservancies in the country in one way or the other have fallen victim of conflicts with wildlife. Mount Kenya region is home to various ecosystems such as Mount Kenya and Aberdare forests, which give life to the people living around them. Cases of human-wildlife conflict never go without a mention here. Tales of crop destruction and deaths always remain scarce among the members of the communities.
Tangu nilipokuwa mtoto mdogo, manake nimelelewa hapa, nimezaliwa hapa, tumekuwa na madhara mingi sana ya wanyama pori, na specifically elephant. Haya maeneo yetu yamekuwa yakiaffectiwa sana na also being affected by the wild animals. And as I've said, specifically elephant.
Meet Charles Gishohi, a victim of human-wildlife conflict in Mount Kenya ecosystem in Nyeri County. He narrates his unexpected encounter with an elephant.
Niliamka asubuhi sana kuenda kubadilisha maji. Nikakutana na ndovu. Nikibisa kabisa. Ikanichukua juu, ikaniduga mguu, ikanichukulia hapo juu. Nikiwa juu, nikakaa juu sana kwa sababu iliduga mguu pamoja na gumfoot. Alafu ikatumia hii mkono yake, ikanitoa huko juu, ikanivuruta mbali sana, nikaumia. Alafu hiyo ndovu ilikuwa ikipiga duru. Wakati ilikuwa ikipiga duru, watu wakaamuka kwa sababu mimi tayari nilikuwa kwa chaba asubuhi sana kuenda kubadilisha maji. Alafu nikaumia.
51-year-old Gishohi was the breadwinner of his family, but his role in the family faded fast as the wife now remains burdened in taking care of the whole family. A task, she says, has not been easy.
Naso tuliuza juu ya bili ya hospitali na zenye tulikuwa tumeweka kidogo saa kama huyu mtoto kumjengea hii nyumba, unaona haijamalizika. Na saa shule za secondary juu saa hiyo alikuwa stand 8, tulikuwa tumeweka ya shule yote tulitoa. Sasa kila kitu ni mimi, chakula ni mimi, kila kitu ni mimi. Saa hii hakuna kazi anaweza fanya, kwa hivyo nafanya kwa shamba, naenda vibarua, tunapata chakula na majirani wanatusaidia. Kama tungepata fence iko na nguvu zaidi kuliko hii, inaweza tusaidia wasiingie kwa shamba.
In efforts aimed at countering human-wildlife conflict in Mount Kenya and Aberdare forests, government agencies like Kenya Wildlife Service, Kenya Forest Services, in partnership with non-governmental organizations like Rhino Ark and the community, have constructed fences that are yet to be completed.
We have this fencing project that we are undertaking with the intentions of mitigating human-wildlife conflict. The fence started in the year 2012 at a place called Kaso in Kirinyaga County. Then the fence proceeded from Kirinyaga County, then went to Embu, then Tharaka Nithi County, then into Meru. And currently we are working in Nyeri.
Worth noting that at the time of doing Aberdare, technologies were much lower, capacity was also low, and funding was also low. But as an agency of government, KWS and the state partnered with Rhino Ark, and we agreed that for every shilling the government offers, to support the management of the Aberdare ecosystem. Rhino-Arc will also be looking for a shilling or more, and that has been the partnership glue that has kept us going throughout this.
But how do you achieve a fence in areas that border ecosystems?
Success of this work is also hinged on the support from the local community. Before we embark on the fence construction, we have to work with the community for the sake of ownership of this project. Because at the end of the day, once we have done the project, we leave it to the community because we cannot man each and every.
Wote wameagree. We have the CFA. Nobody is being coerced. Ya kwamba fence itawekwa hapa ama itakuwa vile. Tumeweza kuagree ya kwamba we need this fence. And in fact, this side of ours, nobody can deny ya kwamba amekuwa akifamiwa na wanyama na sasa amepata suluhu, ile suluhu rahisi ya kumzuia kutoafektiwa tena. Kwa hivyo hawa watu wetu, they are much welcomed and they have welcomed this fence in a big number.
To ensure cases of human-wildlife conflict have been reduced in the society, here this is the real process where we have this clamp and the chain to straighten these strands so that to ensure no wildlife that is getting to the community. Now let's do this. Join me. How do we do it?
Let's pull to
we pull to my
you handle first.
Yes, the clamp
handle tightly. Then you pull towards you. Then the clamp, it clamps the chain. Pull.
I pull my side.
Yeah.
All right.
Then the handle, the clamp the chain.
Then I release the other one.
Yeah, you release the other one as you push away from you forward. That is forward until it releases the back chain, the back tooth of the chain.
Yes.
And then pushes
again to clamp again.
To clamp the another one that is forward. Then that
part, continue that way.
That activity
until it is straightened.
Until it is tight.
Tension to the required standard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Until now the
strand is straightened and tight.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Then you push it, pull it. Yeah.
With all these efforts, now we have the impact that has been reported that cases of human-wildlife conflict have reduced and the community is happy. The fencing project for years now have benefited respective communities through job creation, which has seen fence maintenance easy upon completion.
Tuko na watu saizi, tuko na watu 26 ambao wanafanya kazi kutoka haya maeneo yetu. Na wanalipwa vizuri na wanapata kitu pale, wanakimu familia na maisha yao. Kwa hivyo we are glad that these people wanapata hata kama sio kazi ya kuajiriwa muda mrefu, they shall get something and start something from that, what they get from that job.
The fencing project is not only keeping wildlife in the forest, it has also assured community security when carrying out their daily activities.
Karibuni tumeweza kupata serikali ikisaidia kwa kuweka hii comprehensive electric fence. Tunafurahia sana. Manake tagu hii fence ianze kuwekwa pale ama iwekwe pale, tumekuwa na reduced wildlife attacks.
Tangu fence tuanze kujenga, nimekuwa kwa fence kwa miaka mingi, na mahali ambapo tumeweka hii hua, sasa hakuna ndovu wanaenda kwa mashamba ya watu.
After the fencing of some parts of Mount Kenya forest, livelihoods have improved and land value has appreciated.
If you go to an area like in Aberdare where we started our fencing project, and a research that was conducted by the University of Nairobi and the UNEP, it actually demonstrated that the land value had increased up to 300%.
I remember, for an instance, within the Chinga areas, in Tetu, Othaya, some of the farms before fencing were hardly going for 50,000 shillings an acre. And today you cannot remove that piece of acre with less than 2 million shillings.
After the fencing work is done, the community has been empowered through trainings and seedling donation to revive the integrity of degraded forests, an initiative that is in line with President William Ruto's program of planting 15 billion trees in a span of 10 years.
We have done the fencing, then we need to look at the integrity of the ecosystem. We have mapped sites that are degraded, and there's ongoing efforts to replant those sites. So far, we are currently working in Nanyuki Forest Station and Gadhioro Forest Station, where we have planted close to 100 hectares with indigenous trees, thanks to the support of various partners that we are working together with.
Before we give out our seedlings, tunakuwa na workshop. Tunawasomesha, tunawaambia ni miti gani tunapeana, na tunapatia the groups that are needy, na tunaona hiyo mashamba yao vile ilivyo, na tunaenda kufuatilia mtu amepanda wapi. So ile kitu iko sasa, kama sisi, kama Rhinework, we are not talking about planting trees, we are talking about growing trees.
To achieve biodiversity at a time climate change has had a negative impact across the world, the members of the communities have been urged to plant more trees and support conservation as various NGOs like Rhinework and government agencies and leaders laid down strategies to mitigate effects of climate change.
Manake even as we talk over wanyama kuzuiliwa kuja pale mashambani, then we must conserve our forest. Na hii conservation itafanyika, manake pale kuna ile fence imewekwa pale, wale watu wanaoharibu pale wamekuwa reduced.
Joash Onsare, TV 47, Nyeri County.